Hey peeps, it's your girl BlessydGazaDiva and welcome back to the BlessydGazaDiva channel. Happy Sunday y'all. Vybz Kartel is in the music making mood as usual and he will be giving us this new track. Take a listen.
Alright, coming soon. Well, bright, like every picnic we go done. Can't start at the teacher, big up Vybz. Me nah have no time for chill. Me nah love frap steel.
Adi a the king and him a run dance hall. Adi a the king and him a run dance
No time for years. Up to the time, same way. Me I run the university, world of mine, same way. Big up every DJ. 90% that know about my DNA talk true.
So this is due to come off the Dons and Divas album, and as Vybz Kartel say, him and the girl them apart, the boy them need to move them blood, you know what. Happy Sunday people. I hope all of Gaza Nation is having a wonderful day as I am doing. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're washing your hands, and I hope you're not mingling and mixing with no gully rats or no gully monkeys. Okay, that's how we do. So let's get right into it. So yesterday I made a video about Mavado wishes Vybz Kartel number 2 sell on Vybz Kartel, and Vybz Kartel had this wish for his son. And as you can see from my post, Vybz Kartel posted up Dante, who happens to be friends with little Vybz Kartel's son, and said that he hopes he busts off the case. Freedom for Dante. I don't see anything wrong with that, but I can tell you after that post, all hell broke loose for Mofraudo. For the first time, somebody drape up Mofraudo in the music industry and make Mofraudo know say him abandon him kid. For the first time, Mofraudo had to respond publicly about his kid. And you know, the funny thing about it, the announcement that Mofraudo made left a lot of people wondering. So let's take a look at some of the things that Mofraudo spoke about. So the first thing Mofraudo did, oh, you just a post up the kids so. What kind of message you try send because you can't style him? Okay, somebody tell me down below in the comment section where Vybz Kartel styled Dante. And you know that, so what's your goal? Just stop post the man. Remember, we don't beg friend. Okay, and you can't intimidate him, so just know the games them that you're playing, little youth, because I don't play games and you know that. So just chat whatever else you have to say about other people on social media and stop call up Dante name and he tagged Vybz Kartel. So people, let's do a quick run over this now. The first thing that stood out to many and to myself in this post, why is Mofraudo referring to his child that he loves so much, his son that he loves so much, as the kid, right? Maybe it's me, or maybe Mofraudo is so Americanized that he has to refer to his child. He cannot say my son. Don't stop calling my son name, the kid. That's food to think about, people, and how Mofraudo sees his little boy. Mofraudo sees him as a kid. Mofraudo don't even refer to him as his son. But I leave that up to the gully monkeys and the gully rats, because you were very vocal last night in the comment section. But you see, through me, GazaDiva, not begging any friends, please be vocal again. Explain to me why Mavado is referring to his beloved son, his oldest son, as a kid. You explain that to me. How you just a post up the kid so, unless he didn't write it, and we know that's a possibility. So let's move on. So in direct response to that, there was another post from Vybz Kartel page in the story, and this is what it said. All when me a war 1 million year, me couldn't style your son youth. Him tougher than you. Come out of your feelings, punk. What kind of fuckery y'all post on your story about intimidate? You're too corrupt. So you think everybody corrupt. People, again, a classic educated answer or response from the King of Dancehall's page, which you're going to see the King of Dancehall title is affecting Mavado and his cronies, and will also explain to you why I tell you everything that Fishkalan and Camille are doing has everything to do with what Mofraudo allows them to do around him towards Vybz Kartel. So I am happy Vybz Kartel told him that this little boy is tougher than him. But let's see what Mofraudo had to say, and then we'll get into the breaking down my thoughts on it, and then you will also get to leave your thoughts in the comment section. So Mofraudo reverted with an epistle. I don't know what is happening to Mofraudo. He is obviously addressing the Dante issue for the very first time in his life, and somebody had to drag him up and make him do it, and none other than the king of dancehall, who always drape him up and make him look on life and see what is supposed to be discussed. And all the big house when can talk about the runway, his child is still in prison. So this is Mavado's response now to what Vybz Kartel said about Dante being stronger than him, and that he would never try and disrespect his child regardless. Well, if my little son is tougher than me, I'm 1 billion times sure you're not. Remember a police Mr. Mackenzie van? You used to drive through my community and hide in the back seat, and Mr. Mackenzie will tell me to leave you because you're really scared, and I will tell him I'm not troubling you. The last time I saw you, it was a real running action with you when your friend got boxed down and you run and jump through a moving car window. Don't ever try to play tough with me. Out of all person, and don't you ever say the word corrupt again, because it makes no sense. Just take a look at who's trying to be king, and will do anything including fighting the little youths them, if not saying Gaza. I build youths and let them live and feed them family. Just leave my son name out your pussy mouth, and always remember 10 years in jail don't make you bad. I have friends in jailhouse, so we will never try style no youth from jail, but will style you anytime because you are pussy, and I don't really have the time to chat. That's not my style, and the world knows it by now. You is a dancehall clown. Maybe you will be a man one day because your little fans don't know you is a bitch. At Vybz Kartel. Ha ha ha. Wow, this sounded like it came from the hands of Fishkaline. I wouldn't even say Camille, but this is directly from the hands of Fishkaline. It's not even from the hands or the penmanship of Flex, because Flexes would be more egged-like in terms of being scrambled all over the place without any sense. But we know Fishkaline helped him to write this. So let's dissect what Mofraudo has said. Mofraudo says, if my little son is tougher than me, I'm 1 billion% sure that you are not. Remember, police Mackenzie. So Mofraudo claiming to be bad man, and the last time he saw Kartel was a running action. The last time I recalled Kartel and Mofraudo seeing each other anywhere, Mofraudo was on stage and ran from Sting. And we know he's the runner god, and that's why Nike linked him, as Vybz Kartel said, with the gully spikes. So what is Mofraudo talking about running? Come again. Then he's going to talk about his son. He will style Kartel anytime. I am happy Mofraudo has confirmed what Gaza Nation has long known. Mofraudo, Fishkaline and Camille are in collusion to do what he is doing to Vybz Kartel, disrespecting Vybz Kartel, calling Vybz Kartel name, and being in prison. So the post with Dante now drag him up and make him understand, say, brethren, anybody can go prison. Prison no make for dog. Look at your son Mofraudo that is in prison, and all the going where you're going, Mofraudo. We will never wish Dante to stay in prison. Unlike you delinquent, no good father. We wish no bad on Dante. All you and the fag that are fans them, all you and the fish that are clan them, all you and the parrots, and all the other clans that una have, una could have group up, team up, una still can't make one a cartel. How does it feel? It hurts you. Eh? I can hear your pain. I can hear you talking to somebody and having them write this for you. Because Mofraudo, you did not write this. For one, it still has grammatical errors, and it's still laced with a few errors here and there in terms of spelling, but you did not write this. All right? So whomever write this, I wouldn't say kudos to you, but come better next time. Allow Mofraudo to explain to you what he's trying to articulate, because this has not articulated anything else than showing that Mofraudo is a punk. He neglected Dante's existence for almost a year now. He's been in prison. We haven't heard gun smoke until Vybz Kartel posted the child. So it simply means that it took another man to post Mavado's child for Mavado to even acknowledge the fact that Dante is in prison. Frado is talking about 10 years doesn't make somebody strong in prison. Oh yes, Frado, it does. You are free as a bird. And from a detention center, Kartel's children are progressing. His daughter is excelling in Wolmer's. Little Vybz and Little Addy, JC, they are top students. And Icodon is doing superb. His children overseas, their mothers are steering them correctly. And you are free, Frado. And your boy is caged. You are so rich, Mavado. And Dante is so poor, living off government food in a cage cell, Mavado. And you are a stalwart to who? To you and your measly fish debtor clans them that's behind you, and the gully monkeys and the gully rats who are behind you. You are nobody in anybody else's eyes. For the first time, you are being draped up. You were draped up by your color, by the post that Vybz Kartel posted, because since you're over there running around trying to be a father figure to a fish who has no scruples or interples, it's not a word, but yes, it relates to him. So I don't want anybody in the comment section to tell me about interples. It's not a word. It's a word when it comes down to fishkaline. It is a word. And then you have Camille, who you sent out to die, and what? Law boss fittingly addressed him and sent him back in him like a corner. Go and go cry and eat burger somewhere, some part run a Jamie bed. Mavado, you are nobody. You are not doing anything great for society. You're then going to talk about how many people you've made eat. How many people have you made eat in Mavado? Show me one artist today in dancehall that you have brought to the forefront. There is Popcorn, there is Ja Vinci, there is Not Nice, there is Russian, there is Gaza Slim, there is Gaza Kim, and the list goes on and on and on with many other people that Vybz Kartel have brought to the forefront who have a staying power right now that's not just able to feed their families and live. They are able to make a life for their family, they're able to buy their family good homes, and they're able to bring people to the forefront. Look at Popcorn's legacy. He's bringing people to the forefront, other people to the forefront, and paving the way just like Vybz Kartel taught him. So what have you done for Jamaican dancehall, Mavado? You're talking about Vybz Kartel is fighting the little youths. No, Mavado, we're going to address that now. You are trying to get the little youths to fight Vybz Kartel because nobody says you. Fishkaline stole your fans. And because you see that you have no staying power in dancehall or no face or no notoriety, you're just a piggyback or you follow back or you back up sing for Fishkaline, you are trying to get him to fight Vybz Kartel. And but the way it hurt is Vybz Kartel is king now. Vybz Kartel isn't fighting for anything, Mofraudo. We have given him the king's title. And you, between him and, or nobody else can take it away. There's one dancehall, reggae, dancehall, king of reggae. And that's Bob Marley, and there is one king of dancehall, and that's Vybz Kartel. And it will remain so for the foreseeable future. It is sad and pathetic that you are finally giving us insight into how you think. So when you thought you wrote this and it was a measly attempt to bring down Vybz Kartel, you're bringing down yourself and showing the people what you truly are. You are using and putting these kids against Vybz Kartel to fight him. If Vybz Kartel fought kids, then you couldn't have more than 10 people in the music industry. Producers, singers, artists alike that loves Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel is no punk. You are a punk. You are free. And Vybz Kartel is caged. And for 10 years, Mavado, he is very strong because he's able to make music, telling music to keep us entertained. Because that's what entertainers do. You are giving your talents to entertain and keep people's minds clear. And Vybz Kartel not only entertains, he educates in the process. So you come talk about prison and punk. I've told people all the time, Mavado, can't go to prison. The government wouldn't even look at you. Well, that is if they could catch you, because your biggest occupation, as you know, is running. So don't you ever talk about people running. You were built for running. You were made for running. You run from sting. You run from Dante, which is the topic here, and you still continue to run from Dante. Where in this post have we seen that you are going to come and visit Dante, Mofraudo? Vybz Kartel hurt your feelings so much, right? He hurt your feelings so much. And you keep referring to your son as a kid and coming and talking about little kids who don't say Gaza. Fishkaline is quite happy. Rooster is looking after Fishkaline, and Camille taxi driver father exists. Where are you in Dante's life? Why are you talking about other youths that have father figures in their life, but you are not in Dante's life? When are you going to make a post to let Jamaica know that you care about Dante and you will be doing everything in your power to free Dante out of prison? You will come in front of the judge even if he is guilty and fight for him like a man, like a father is supposed to. Fight for him. When are you going to do that? I don't see anything like that in your post. All I see you talking about are two punks who have their father figures who are alive and involved in their life. When are you going to be involved in Dante's life? Mofraudo, check yourself, Fraudo. You really need to check yourself, Fraudo. Nothing in this post makes sense. Stop worrying about Vybz Kartel's kingship. It won't be taken by you or anybody else or any of the punks that you're pushing that have their father. What you really need to do, Mavado, look within yourself. Sit down and look at your dirty locks them in the mirror. Sit down and remember when you were impregnating Dahlia to get Dante. Think about how he feels every day in prison when you're busy running behind two little punks who have their father and your child doesn't have his father. You have these punks talking about Kartel backing him fist in prison. Well, guess what, Fraudo? Someone will have to teach Dante how to do that in prison because you weren't around to teach him. I'm out.